Hey guys, good morning. I just got done dropping off my daughter's first day of second grade, driving back to work. I'm a proud papa. It was a hectic morning. We had some tears. This is the first time they've had different teachers, so definitely very interesting. But they're going to be good for it. They've been together ever since they started school. But being at school this morning, I started thinking about a few things. I started thinking about my own my own adventures in school, and I read something the other day about Abraham Lincoln, and there's a famous quote. He says, "If you give me 6 hours to cut down a tree, I will spend 4 of them sharpening my axe." I was like, "Wow, that's pretty profound." Basically meaning he's the axe. So give me a task, and I will spend 4 hours, developing, grooming myself, learning, so that when it's actually time to get to the task, you just execute. You're proficient in everything that you need to do to execute that task. And in the book, it talked about how most people would take the axe, probably just start wailing away, no rhyme or reason, just exert like massive amounts of energy and not get anywhere, and ultimately get pissed off, walk away from the tree, saying it's the tree's fault. And I think that most people in our society would feel that way. But if you spent the 4 hours sharpening your axe, basically studying the tree, understanding the rhythm of your strokes, your swings, understanding where to strike the tree, actually grinding down the axe to make sure it's nice and sharp, you'll be more proficient in executing the task. And it was basically an analogy for, personal development. Are you staying educated? Are you being a lifelong student? A lot of people, our society is really big on focusing on, sending people off to college. You got to go to college. You got to go to college. And I didn't initially go to college. I joined the Army. And I remember in high school very vividly, Mr. Yates, who's one of my Facebook friends, you might actually see this. I was kind of a clown in high school. I was very intelligent, but I didn't really apply myself. I was kind of a jackass in school. And one day, me and my friend Jason Schmidt were clowning around, and this was he was our shop teacher. He got lividly pissed. And he's like, "Jay, you're a horse's ass, and you're going to spend the rest of your life digging ditches." I was like, wow. He yelled it. He was pissed, like red-faced. Everybody in Clopton knows who Mr. Yates is. And that really resonated with me. I'm like, there's no way. I am not a horse's ass, and I am not going to dig ditches the rest of my life. But all throughout high school and even in the Army, they talk about, if you don't go to school, you're going to end up, or not having a plan, you're going to dig ditches, you're going to go work at McDonald's. And it took me a long time to realize this, but in our society, your level of compensation is directly related to your ability to solve problems. So if your problem of the day, if your problems throughout the day are whether or not to put the canned food on top of the bread, those are the types of problems you are solving, then that's the correlation of pay that you're receiving. Sorry, it's raining outside, so this might be kind of hard to hear. So education is extremely important. Not only like college education, but you have to have a skill. You have to stay sharp. You have to do your personal development. Because I know people that have degrees that have made themselves irrelevant because they never stayed up with technology. They can't work email. They can't use social media. They have a degree. They've worked in a field at one time, but because they never stayed up on it, they've made themselves irrelevant, and they struggle with trying to find a relevant job now. So just because you have an education, if you don't constantly learn, if you're not constantly a student of something, you're going to fall behind. You have got to keep yourself relevant. You have got to continue to learn. And that's not easy to do. It actually kind of sucks. But you have to do that if you want to stay relevant in this world. So I'm not a horse's ass. I'm not going to dig ditches. I didn't. For the longest time, I probably should have been. I did. When I left high school, I was working in a factory. And my level of problem solving was not very good. I was working in true manufacturing, working on a line, putting widgets in refrigerators. And it was so mundane, I'm like, there's no way, this is not my life. I am out of here, I'm joining the Army. And then I found out, even in the Army, if you want to get promoted, you got to go to school. So I started going to school. And I'm done with school now, but now I'm studying other things so I can continue to keep myself relevant and go on to the next thing. So I just want to share that with you. Be a lifelong student. Be curious. Don't be a horse's ass. Don't dig ditches. Have a great day.